Oprah Winfrey is hitting back at claims that she created a negative experience for the cast during the filming of The Colour Purple.
Now, speculations started when one of the film's stars spoke out about being paid inadequately in Hollywood, as well as criticising production for making cast members drive themselves to set in rental cars. But the media mogul has shut all of those rumours down, saying there's no bad blood between the pair.
Whenever I heard there was an issue or there was a problem with the cars or there was a problem with the food, I would step in and do whatever I could to make it right. And I believe that she would even vouch for that.
Well, US broadcaster Cooper Lawrence joins us now live from New York to try and unpack all this. Morning to you, Cooper. So where's the truth here? Do you believe Oprah when she says everything's fine?
Oh, Mon and Matt, I think everything's fine now, but, you know, on set, so they were all sharing one trailer. I mean, you would never have that in any other set. This is a Spielberg movie. I mean, like, you know, even the Grips have their own trailers, so that's weird. And driving yourself to set at like 3 o'clock in the morning, there were so many issues. So Oprah was the producer. She didn't make sure ahead of time if these weren't issues. So I think everything's okay now because Taraji even said herself that she reached out to Oprah and they had a little conversation and she said, "Thank you, girl, I love you too." So everything's fine now, but there was definitely tension between them, and you know what, there should be. Oprah should have known better.
Oh, is there a bit of a turning against Oprah, is there? Or could there potentially be?
Only because this is a really big issue that Taraji has raised about parity in not just gender parity, but like what they get paid in Hollywood is never fair for women of color. And that's really true. Everybody had spoken out. Even Viola Davis was like, I don't get paid what everybody else gets paid, and I'm Viola Davis, I have an Oscar. So this is a big issue that I think people feel like Oprah should have spoken out about it because she's one of the billionaires. She's a producer now. She's not new to this, you know, so she's somebody that is responsible for other people's salary. And Color Purple cost $90 million to make. How much of that went to the actors? They're not releasing that information. Believe me, I checked for you guys. So, you know, are they getting paid what white actors are paid? Probably not, according to the actors on set. Oprah should know better.
Yeah, and Cooper, Oprah's response to that is that she's not in charge of the budget and when it comes to this pay parity issue. Does she need to take, in your view, more accountability?
Okay, she's not in charge. Warner Brothers is in charge, but it's Oprah. She's one of the main producers. She can certainly sit down with Warner Brothers and say, I'm not going to produce this film unless you treat everybody fairly. I want to make sure that my actors don't put themselves in jeopardy driving themselves to set, and I want everybody to be paid. She's the person that could advocate, and we're waiting for her to say something about it other than everything's fine. Well, we need more out of her, is what we're waiting for.
Look, lots of people might hear that and go, I drive myself to work every day. I think that the point that the actors were making was that it was 3 o'clock in the morning. They were coming from airports. They didn't know where they were going. They were expected to arrive on set and know everything and be calm, right?
No, it's an insurance thing. So if anything happens to them, they can no longer be insured, which means they can no longer work and they can't be on set. You know, and you can't work. So it's more about insurance. Anything that happens to you, the production is responsible, and then you're out of work.
Yeah, OK. That's a complex issue, isn't it? All right, Cooper, thank you.